we're gonna be making some fried chicken today. But first things first, the most important thing that you have to do when you cook is clean. And these ingredients are way more important than the flour, the seasoning, salt, and the grease. Because nobody wants to eat food out of a dirty, jacked up kitchen. So what I'm gonna be doing is, I'm gonna be cleaning all of this off. I'm gonna wash these dishes, and then I'm gonna throw out the chicken. So let's go ahead and clean this kitchen first. Bleached down like I like it, we can now start throwing out these big ass wingdings. I like to make small wingdings, but Kroger only had the big ones, I guess. So this is what we're going to be doing. What I like to do is I like to use lukewarm water, because if you make the chicken too hot, the water too hot, the chicken, it won't turn out right. So I'm going to be making it for me, my nieces, and my nephew. I'm just use the whole bag. Now, you saw that I but I cleaned with bleach. But what I also did really good was rinse the sink down. Because a lot of people don't like to use bleach because they think, oh, it'll get your chicken, it'll poison you, all this other stuff. No, it won't. All I did was rinse it off really good. So here we have our lukewarm water. Throwing this away. And I'm just gonna give it some space to thaw. Separate them a little bit. It'll thaw a lot faster if you give your chicken some space. So, as you can see, the reason why I use bleach when I clean up is because I touched this raw chicken, not knowing where the heck it came from for real. And look what I'm about to do. With all this chicken jars. It cut this off. So that's why soap and bleach is very important when you cook it. So what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of this, and I'm just use soap because this is pretty good. Because I already got a lot of bleach on my hands, and I'm gonna just wash my hands while I wait on the chicken to thaw. So it should take about a good 20-30 minutes because I set it out for a little while before I decided to put it in here. So it already kind of thawed out a little bit. So I'm going to just leave it in here for about 20 minutes and it should be green, and we'll be back.
Hour later.
Alright, so now we're back. The chicken is thawed out. It's been approximately 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
So the chicken is nice and thawed. I know that it's thawed because when you touch it, it's really loose and it's really juicy. So I'm gonna unplug the sink and let the water drain out. And I'm so rude, I have my assistant, Madison, my second oldest niece, with her beautiful self. So I'm just letting the water drain out. And what I'm gonna do now that's been very debatable on social media is I'm gonna wash my chicken. Even though it's soaked, I'm still gonna wash it. But I'm gonna do a light wash. I'm gonna just rub the skin on the chicken really good. I'm gonna use some kind of lukewarm water, please. So my assistant is gonna go get me a bowl while I'm washing the chicken off. Cleanliness is next to healthiness. Just do a quick little wash. What I'm doing is I'm using my thumb and I'm just scrubbing the chicken a little bit with the flat part of my thumb. Assistant, can you please put this bowl on that side of the sink for me, please?
Hennessy?
Always say please and thank you.
Hennessy?
Yeah, right there. So, I'm just spread the chicken out real good so that it can be seasoned. So come around here so we can see what we got. I'm gonna be using lemon pepper, of course Lawry's. That's the most delicious seasoning salt in the world. And some black pepper. I'm gonna coat my chicken with flour. So what I'm gonna do first is season salt. And I'm gonna lightly sprinkle some on there, give it a nice little coat. Look at the flicker of the wrist, look at the flicker of the wrist. Look at the flicker of the wrist, look at the flicker of the wrist. Shut up. My niece is always saying I'm old and stuff. But what you wanna do to the chicken is get a nice little orangish, brownish coat on there. That's how you know that you got seasoning salt in all the good parts of the chicken. So now I'm gonna be using smidge spoon lemon pepper. No, I'm not done because I gotta do the other side. I'm gonna be using a very little bit of this because once I put the chicken in the fryer, I'm also gonna put some on top. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, so I'm not gonna use that much. Just enough. And that's good. See, that wasn't that much. And now we're gonna be using Kroger brand black pepper. And I'm gonna also use this kind of sparingly.
Bomb.
All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the opposite side of the chicken because this side is only seasoned, but not that side. So I'm gonna do the opposite side of the chicken, and I'm gonna, then we're gonna flour it. Rinse my hand off a little bit because I've been touching chicken, and I'm also touching my seasoning. And I don't want those germs to get on my chicken. I mean on my seasoning. Because other people have to come behind me and they have to touch the chicken. I mean the seasonings. No thank you. So and again, flick of the wrist.
Stop sticking out sock.
I didn't even sing it this time.
You said the flick of the wrist.
But that's what I'm doing. Look at my wrist.
You're having a seizure with your wrist. This is the flick of the wrist, yeah.
And just a little more. Do some lemon pepper. And some pepper.
I can smell it.
It smells good. All right. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the chicken and we're gonna put it in the bowl. Would you like to do that, assistant?
Sure.
All right, so we have our beautifully seasoned chicken. Now we're just gonna put some flour in it. So a lot of people that I know in my family and friends, they use gold medal. It's pretty good. Well, not pretty good, it's awesome. So I'm just gonna open this. Just put some flour in there. Now you can really eyeball it. And eyeballing means just using your eyes to see how much you need to make it work. So just kind of mix it up in there.
Mix that chicken up.
Mix that chicken up.
Mix that chicken up.
I'm hungry, not chicken.
Throw in there because it's still kind of gooky looking.
Yeah, put more flour in there.
Usually I use a plastic bag and shake it up, but I just didn't want to be ghetto today. But I'm ghetto 24/7. Better believe that.
You want to stop?
That's good. So this is good.
So just leave this as
Now what we're gonna do is clean up this because this is all the chicken that we're gonna be using. So I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit with some hot water, lukewarm. Thank you. Assistant, could you please put that bowl of chicken by the deep fryer for me, please? Now follow her to the deep fryer. Now usually I use a pot on the stove, but we have a deep fryer. And it's on 375. And it's very, very hot. Be careful, assistant.
That's Myra.
Alright, now come back this way. Now, all I'm gonna do now is clean up. So again, we're gonna use dish liquid for the soap base and bleach.
That's bleach.
Back up, Denim. Now I wasted a little bit of flour. Damn. So again, clean kitchen. This is very, very necessary. Very, very necessary to get rid of. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm going to use hot water. It's very necessary because you just use all of chicken germs and stuff, and it's all in the kitchen. So I'm just bleaching down everything, even this side a little bit. Bleach, 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 bleach. But be careful when you use bleach because it can get on your clothes and everything like that. So you got to be really careful. I don't care too much for this t-shirt. I'm from Michigan. I don't care for, I'm not going to say anything about Ohio State because they got a football team. But I'm from Michigan. I really don't too much care for this t-shirt. So I don't care if it gets bleach on it, but you have to be careful. Another thing is you want to make sure that you clean this handle off really good because the chicken could have splashed on it. Get behind there real good. Squeeze it out. Fresh water on there. Squeeze it out again. Wipe it down just one more time.
Wipe that down.
And get close up on this. How shiny and beautiful.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes, and good cook. Alright, so we're gonna come over here.
That place for one.
My lovely assistant set this up for me for the chicken that's ready. And we have our chicken that's not ready. Now, I'm gonna teach you and my nieces how to tell when the grease is ready. I think I showed them already.
Show me.
What some people do is the flour method. They take flour and put it in there. That doesn't work for me. I like to use the ear method. And what I do is, I'm gonna take the lid off. Follow me this way.
Follow me this way.
I'm gonna take a little bit of water, just enough for it to go like this. Stand back, you have to be careful, and go like this. Come here, listen to it.
I'm not gonna make clear. The last time it popped.
That grease ready, y'all, okay?
Get ready, y'all. Get ready, y'all.
So, a lot of people don't have deep fryers or baskets, so some people, they just take the chicken and throw it directly in a pot. We have this beautiful Farberware deep fryer. And I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put some in the basket. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the grease already. Because it's gonna stick to the basket possibly. And I'm gonna just start putting some in there.
I'm putting in there.
Assistant, would you like to put one in there? Camera girl, you want to?
Yes.
So camera girl's gonna throw it in there. Be careful. Be careful. I'm the assistant. Assistant. Put it on that side.
Y'all see that? That's why y'all gotta wash y'all
I'm gonna put
hands.
one more smaller piece in there. We're gonna have to go 2 rounds with this.
Yes, 2 rounds worth.
These chicken from Kroger, these are some really big wingdings, and I do not like big wingdings, but we can still make it work.
We can put that one in.
It'll be alright. I'm gonna find a little space in the basket, toss it in there, put the lid on, and we'll be back when it's time to take that crispy chicken out. And we're back. So it's been about 20-25 minutes. So we're gonna reveal the chicken. Bring it in closely, please.
I'm so bad.
Now look, nice and golden brown. looks perfect. Usually, I don't like a lot of the white skin in my chicken, but my nieces and nephews don't like my really dark chicken. So I'm gonna take these out, and I'm gonna just put them on this piece of paper towel. Be careful because the chicken is very, very hot. It smells so good. So I'm just gonna be taking it, making sure it's done. The drums are the hardest ones to let them cook all the way through, but these look good.
I'm gonna start doing the plates.
It's not,
Why are you ready to throw
everybody's
this
chicken
away?
ain't ready yet.
Why are you ready to throw this away real quick?
All right, zoom in on these beauties.
Look at that. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna finish cooking this chicken, but this is how you make fried chicken the clean way. And y'all have a good day.